We play the hits that you deserve, and we keeping it coming. Yeah, you know where you heard it first, and we keeping it bumping. Yeah.
On your 101.9 Atlanta radio. Tiny Tanya, Sean D. Sunday Jones. Flavor me, please turn it up some more. Nothing but these hits coming through your stereo.
Alright, Atlanta, we're keeping the energy flowing right here on the Flaava. The next feature is for the people who understand pressure, survival, and trying to turn pain into purpose. Coming out of Atlanta with hard-hitting Southern energy and raw storytelling, tonight's feature is rising independent artist Sikeoo. His music speaks for people trying to survive, elevate, and stay authentic through it all. You're listening to 501.9 Atlanta Radio, the Flaava Radio Show. And I'm here, this is your favorite dope girl from around the way, Sunday Jones.
Tiny Tanya in the building.
And your girl Sean D. What's up, y'all?
What's up, y'all?
What's up,
And
y'all?
we sitting right here with Sikeoo.
Yeah.
What's up, Sikeoo?
What's up, ladies?
Like these two.
Listen, okay,
Again.
again, right? I gotta start this off. I had a problem with not knowing your name because my friend said it sounded out, and I was like, Sikeoo, Sikeoo. It's
All the
Sikeoo.
time, right.
So, okay, tell me how you came to that spelling, to that name, and how it happened.
All my life, everybody's always said I'm crazy.
Okay.
I'm wild. I'm
Yeah, I got
energetic.
that same energy.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And so, it's so many people. I grew up, where it was a lot of artists that used that name.
Right.
And they typically spelled it, the way, P-H-Y-C-H-O.
Yeah.
So I wanted to be different and stand out. And so I just sat around one day and I was thinking, I said, well, I don't want to spell it because I started with S-I-C-O or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And when I put that together, it sounded better and everybody started calling me Syke. So,
Right. Okay. Cool spelling too, right?
Right.
Yeah. So you just put it all together, and it just like bam.
You got to be unique in this industry, you know what I mean?
You do.
You got to stand out.
Yeah, you definitely do. The name definitely stands out. It does. So that's why I was struggling a little bit, but then I was like, I know his name. I didn't even never really saw it spelled on paper before. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, cool spelling.
I used to put it in parentheses and I would spell it like that, but I would
Still
write
be
it
like
the
Psycho.
other way,
Yeah.
in parentheses so
butcher
people
it
would
up.
know,
Yeah.
Because I would say Sikeoo. What? Ain't no C.
Ain't no sit go over there.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
None.
But yeah, no, it's all in the way you do it, right?
Right.
Yeah. So yeah.
Or say it.
Or say it even. Or say or sound it out.
Psych, I want to tap into how long you been in this industry, in this music industry.
Oh man, pretty much all my life. I started about 15 years old. I used to do Summerfest and Budfest. I started out, I went to Washington High, one of the high schools. I was a bad kid, so I was around.
No.
Yeah, no, I was one of them. If everybody else was on 10, I was on 25.
Okay.
Turned up. But yeah, I wound up meeting some guys when I was at Washington High, and I used to beat on the table. My mom used to wake up everybody beating on the table and all that, and they mess around the bar with a drum set. It was over, but
Get his boy something to do.
right.
Okay.
Without too energetic, couldn't be still. But that group kind of formed who I was. It was called Creative Forces, if I'm correct. I think so. And we had one of the guys. It was funny because remember Sabrina? Her brother was all breakdancer.
Really?
Yeah, Junior. They call him Junior Crazy. Legs.
Okay.
And so everybody, like if you went to Washington High or anything like that, you knew who he was. But me and the other guy, I think it's Rufus Collins. I don't remember the other guy's name. We called him Juju though. And we actually was doing pretty good because we would do like I said, the Budweiser Fest and the Summer Fest, we did those a lot.
Okay. Was this back in the 80s?
It was real early. I was probably 14, 15.
Okay.
Just had pretty much got to high school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then we did that a lot. That was the first time that I seen like Jermaine Dupri and Houdini and all them actually to be, to watch them guys perform. Fat Boys and all that. That was one of me and Mike's. We was crazy about that.
Yeah, we
Yeah. So I've been doing it a pretty long time, and haven't been lucrative because you got to know the industry.
Yeah.
In the game, if you don't know something, most of the time people not gonna tell you.
No. What they call it, gatekeep. They gatekeep
That's what it is.
Yeah, they gatekeep it. Yeah.
I ran into that a lot. Well, that's how I come to meet this young lady because I've always done beats. I actually produce. I could do all kinds of different music, different genres. And I met her when she was married. And
I wasn't married yet.
You weren't married yet?
Not yet.
Right.
Not yet.
Right. And
I was about, when I met you, I was about 18, 19.
Okay, yeah, something like that.
The young Sunday Jones.
Yeah.
Right?
Sunday was something else with the poetry. You see, when I met her, she didn't rap or anything like that. She
A
just
little
did
bit,
poetry.
but not, mostly I was doing
Okay.
Yeah, poetry.
Yeah.
And they got together and they was one of the groups that I had with me, and they was called 730, and hey, and that's 7 is SEMTHUDDY.
Yes, 7:30.
Like
Seven.
Yes, we was the whole group, okay?
Right.
And we did 7:30 because we had the same birthday.
Oh, okay.
So the group name was 7:30.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
That's what I got. I still wish I had that song to the day. Baby, this groove. The cigarette funk that we call it. We call it the cigarette funk.
Great Mike still got it. Great Mike.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you about Great Mike. There's not any music that I have done that man don't have.
Really?
I swear to
So
God.
he just be keeping all the music.
Yeah, because every time he would come, he would always say, "Make me a CD, dude. Make me a CD. Make me a CD." And I was like, "Man, the music ain't ready, man." "No, man, I gotta have CD someplace." So he would always keep that.
Okay.
And so over the years, like sometimes I want to, like a lot of the stuff that we had, it was fire.
Mm-hmm.
The world still haven't heard it.
Right.
Remake.
So, I'm like, in this day and age, we make that because right now, that's what the game is missing. It's missing real music. It's missing real content.
About that. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's missing real content. A lot of people, it's all the shoot 'em up, bang, bang. This reality, man, this ain't TV.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And everybody's not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not shooting them up and bang banging. You know what I'm saying?
You have to be in the right, I guess, platforms to see it.
Or the wrong ones.
Right.
Right. So that's eye opening though. But I mean, just to go, forward and just be making music back then. You know what I'm saying? There's a huge difference between now and then, right?
Oh yeah. Music changed totally because when I started music, we had reels. I actually went and I took some music that I had 25 years ago. I went to the studio because it was never done, and I had all those groups. And we went and we did like 5 songs in 5 hours. So that's like an hour per song. And I put it on A-Deck. So I went to Patchwork Studios.
Okay.
And I asked Mike, I said, "Hey Mike," this guy that owns, one of the guys that owns it. "Hey Mike, could y'all take this off of this and put it on like, where I can, put it like on thumb drive or something where I can get it and I can retrieve these music?" Mike said, "Man, how old is that?" I said, 25 years. He said, "Man, this gotta be some funk. You wanna get this off of there?" I said, "Yeah, but see, I don't have the equipment, to even, convert it or whatever." So when I said that to him, the guys that were engineering that, they said, "What is that? What is that?" They didn't know what ADAT was.
Oh wow! So you came with some old flavor,
right? And so the guy the other owner, he had to come in and he had to actually take it and actually retrieve the stuff for me.
Okay, so he was able to do it.
Yeah, he was able to do it, but it was something like, I guess over the years, since you don't, deal with the tapes or whatever.
Yeah.
it go bad.
Okay.
Restored.
Okay.
Yeah. So only way I could probably get it if I take it somewhere to get it restored, and it probably gonna cost me an arm and leg to do that.
Yeah, remake it at that point.
Right. All I have to do is hear it, but see, that's the thing. Like, if I'm here, I can't.
Well, Great Mike's, but he got it. So there you go. Because back then we was a trap house entertainment,
Right.
and I was the first lady of trap house
And
entertainment.
let me say that a lot of people don't know, I was the first trap house. It wasn't no Gucci Man. It wasn't no T.I.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
with me. We started, me and Chris started that in 2000. Legal and everything, went down there, got all the forms and everything. And it was like I said, overall, we had some pretty good groups.
Yeah.
The thing was, you got to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
We didn't know
Yeah.
nothing,
When you're doing it, we ain't know nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We just
Y'all
either-
had the energy.
The only thing I can say about that is so much great things came out of it. We opened up for 8 Ball 3 times.
Okay.
I opened up for Cash Money.
Okay.
And then I stayed with Beanie Man, Freak Nasty, 12 Gauge, all these different people.
Okay.
I met a lot of great, people in the industry like Leroy McMath, he owned Ichiban, which is, Power Records.
Okay.
All of that. I met a lot of people over the years, and just me being the way that I am,
Yeah.
I've been able to maneuver and do a lot of different things without even ever being signed to anyone.
Okay. Okay. And is that a regret for you that you have not been signed?
No, because, I guess it just wasn't my time.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because sometimes you could, if you think about all the horror stories, like one of the best engineers in the game has been doing it for 40 years and everybody has cheated him for 40 years.
Wow. Yeah.
He just found out because I'm so solid. When it came to paperwork, you're gonna get your money. We're not gonna play that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
So somebody actually valued him, showed him the value, paid him for what he was worth, and then now he's like, I could have been paid for this all along.
Look, this man he's on almost every record you've heard that's from Atlanta.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's that great, from the hard bars to Raheem.
Okay.
He's been on their albums. They use his studio. And see, it's
Never paid him.
It's not that they never paid him, because that's why he didn't miss the money.
Okay.
You still get, when you go and you do everything, you got to know you get 2 things. You get publishing, you get your writers.
Okay.
But if you don't know, you don't know. And it's sad to say that somebody could be in the industry that long and that happened to them. So that shows you how many real people you had around you, regardless of who they are.
I didn't even tell you.
And didn't even tell you.
Yeah.
So the 25% that you're supposed to give me on my doing, whatever I did on your album, you didn't give it to me.
Yeah.
And just think, if you got, I say at least 30 artists that I know that he did. You know what I'm saying? And they hurt his feelings. That man, that did something to him. And
That's
I said,
dirty. It would have did something to me too. My goodness.
right. And so he looked at all the money he lost over the years, because you didn't lose it money you wasn't getting,
Right.
because you never saw it, because you still getting checks.
Yeah. Yeah. You're getting something. You're just not getting
Right.
worth.
Right. So you just have to be, like I said, careful on how you deal and learn everything you can learn about the industry in and out.
Right.
Because if you don't know, that's what it'll be.
People
That's
will
why I
take
never,
advantage.
like I said, I've been offered, to be signed and everything, but like I said, by me not knowing anything, I was skeptical, because I was really talented.
Right.
You see, people take advantage of people when they like that, come from the inner city, they're gonna come up and they're gonna offer me a lot of money. It's knowing that, he ain't never had this kind of money before.
Right.
Yeah. Country boy, city boy
Right.
mentality.
And then you're gonna take it and then find out 10 years later, well, they're worth $20 million, right?
I'm going to get my money.
Right.
Who I need to talk to.
So it's just, like I said, I've seen it so many times. But that was one of the experiences that I saw that really, it kind of touched me. And I told her, man, I don't care what you do with me. I'll make sure you get your just do,
Your paperwork gonna be right.
it's gonna be right.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all paperwork right out here in these streets.
Right. Oh, that's essential. That's essential, because it's all it takes is you not to know something.
Yeah.
And then guess what? That person that knows something, they not gonna tell you.
Right.
No, they ain't
You're
gonna
gonna take
see.
advantage, and then the next thing you know, you're like, what happened to my money?
Right.
Yeah, you lucky if you run across somebody that knows something, is gonna tell you something. That's why I always try to tell artists, hey, you got your, if I just put this song out. You registered, you got this, you got that, you got that. They be like, huh, what's that? I'm like, let me help you.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
because,
I didn't know nothing about no digital tracking. I
yeah,
didn't know nothing about none of that. I
Yeah.
just found out all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's essential read. You know what I mean?
yeah.
We don't want to look in the book and we don't want to learn nothing. But if you're gonna do this, you better go learn
You
something.
better go
Yeah.
learn something.
I think I think the newer artists, they have the advantage because, you know, everything is so public now.
Yeah, it's at your fingertips.
Yeah,
But you gotta still do it. You gotta still research
yeah,
it.
You still
Yeah.
can research it and things like that, but I'm just saying, like, you can, you know, like, how I can say, what's the word I'm looking for?
You can
It's
find
more
it.
public now.
Yeah,
you
you
know,
can find it.
different interviews.
You just
people
gotta ask the
talking or
question.
whatever. Yeah,
You
you,
just
know what I'm
gotta,
saying? It's,
like you
it's
said,
not
You can
research.
find it.
Yeah.
Still
because back in
research.
the days,
Mhm.
you really didn't know how to go about finding out what
Finding
this
the
artist is
information.
getting and that.
Right, right.
You know? So
Yeah,
it's
encyclopedias did not have that information. You know what I'm saying?
Not encyclopedias.
it's at your fingertips
Yeah.
now. You
Yeah.
know, that you, Sherry Shepherd, huh? No, I was saying, I was listening to Sherry Shepherd once saying that once she took over on The View, Star Jones reached out because she was the prior host.
Right.
So, and she reached out to her and told her, like, you know, sis, negotiate this, negotiate that,
Mhm.
you know, all these different things.
Yeah,
you know.
show your work.
Yeah.
And she said she had no idea of any of those things
'Cause nobody
being
told
here
her.
because
Yeah.
she was like, the way Star Jones laid it out for her, she got a fee for relocating to New York City for the show,
Mm-hmm.
for her son,
Mhm.
like a whole bunch of different things
Right.
in her contract. You
Right.
know, so it's all about meeting somebody that's going to
In the know.
give you the game.
That's right. You
So
gotta
this
be
is
in the
why I
know.
think
It's just
that
that simple.
having,
Be down for
you
it.
know, you guys that are the foundation of hip hop, you know, even though you didn't break into the music
Music,
industry, you still have a part of it, you know. So you guys are very important, lucrative to the younger generation. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it. Yeah, we're gonna take a quick break right quick. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Flaava Radio Show on 511.9 Atlanta Radio.
We are back on the Flaava with my ladies, Sunday Jones and Sean B.
That's me. That's
I
me.
know.
I'm gonna say it.
I have another name for you. I just came up with it.
Uh-oh. What's my name?
Sikeoo. We are here with Sikeoo.
You see how they do me.
As you described it, I was like, oh my God, that is her.
Female form.
I've been called worse. Yeah, you know, I've been called better. You know what I'm saying?
It definitely was on me coming up because I was something else. That's all I can say. I
You
know
a
I was.
terror in them streets, huh?
Oh yeah, it's a lot of people.
He said, oh yeah.
I thank God for changing my life
Yeah.
because
Amen.
I'm lucky to be here because I went through a time, you know, and people that know me personally,
Mm-hmm.
they'll tell you, son, you know, I was pretty turned.
Listen, and you said that you were on stage at 15, right? So you've been doing this for a very long time,
Mhm.
but you've had your trials and tribulations. How did that affect you?
As a kid, it was just I think I was just really excited about being in front of those people because I just liked the attention.
Yeah.
You know, here it is. Like you got this hyperactive kid who can't be still. Wasn't dumb or anything like that. I just couldn't be still.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I would get in a lot of trouble because
Couldn't be still.
right.
Yeah.
Where the other kids, they still doing their work.
Yeah.
I don't did my work. Now I'm spitballing people, you know, doing little stuff,
Right.
you know, or fighting somebody or, you know, just always into something.
Mm-hmm.
And that gave me an outlet. I think before I started doing that, I was doing this little thing where you go around, you sell candy. They had this thing called Junior Careers.
Okay. Yeah.
And we used to go around, we sell candy.
Mm-hmm.
So that taught me how to actually be a hustler,
Okay.
how to sell, I'll sell
Yeah,
anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so it's taught me entrepreneurship because here it is, I'm 11, 12 years old, and I'm walking around with not more money in my pocket, because I sold all this candy. You know what I'm saying? So it taught me how to manage, how to be able to talk to different people, you know, and come at them on their level. You know what I mean? You know, regardless of whatever, you know, demographic it was, I was able to communicate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that you know, it was different. Being in that particular, you know, in the business like that, not knowing, you know, these grown people in control. I didn't know anything. They just say, go up there and do the song. I think our song was called Shoplifter. We was talking about stealing candy out of the store. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Make it happen.
Right. And so it was funny.
Yeah.
Because like even though, with the tour that I'm on with Miss Sharon, we got kids on there too. And it's funny because those kids are actually doing songs that were songs when I was little.
Yeah. Yeah. Like what?
What is the girls? They redone that and they like 6 years old. So.
Really? Okay. Yeah.
And they when they do that, it tear the crowd up because it's a little kids that's, you know, they break dancing and you know
it's so cute, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And this is you know, this 2026. You know, they was doing that in '86.
Boys gonna always love girls. So it's gonna be relevant any time that you put it in.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I commend their dad for you know doing that. But like I said, I never seen no crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But just being in that, I guess in the presence of all those greats, watching these guys get up there with their guitars and stuff, I seen this like you know a lot of live music because nowadays you don't have a lot.
Nothing's live.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of live music. You know what I'm saying? Where they just have jam sessions and it's sitting
you
there.
can catch the Fam Jam, the Fam ATL on Monday, every third or fourth Monday. You go to the Fam Jam and jam out.
What is it?
That was
It just, matter of fact, it was this past Monday. I missed it this month. So what is that? What is this? The third Monday? The second Monday?
This is the fourth Monday.
Is this the fourth Monday?
It is.
Okay, so that's what it is. Every fourth
Last night.
Monday.
Yeah.
Yes. Every fourth Monday, you can catch the Fam Jam from Fam Club ATL at Ernie's in the Cut. And you can go up in there and jam session.
Oh wow.
Okay?
Okay.
So tap in.
Okay, I'm gonna have to tap
Tap in every chance I get.
Telling you, I need a live band because I got stuff I want to do with a live band.
Okay.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Live band changes things.
It does.
Well, you know, I love music. So, like I said, I actually did one of my songs on one of these shows we've been doing lately, and the DJ girl, she Jada Bird, which was the DJ, she brought a guy that played the drums.
Okay.
So I was doing my song, doing my thing, when he was doing the drums, man, it
You
took me.
went crazy.
It took me somewhere else.
Yeah.
So I love that feeling
Yeah.
that you get. I'm not a singer, but I sing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you play any instruments?
Well, I play by ear. You know, fortunately for me, I'm pretty good at that.
Okay.
I haven't really been doing that though, so I haven't really. I think since those groups, I haven't been really producing a lot of tracks. I just do maybe my own stuff. So for other people.
Because I was about to say, don't sit up here and tell that story.
Oh no. I'm saying I ain't
Because she
producing.
was looking too.
Right, for a lot of different people, because
Yeah.
like a lot of people, like say DJ Threat, he do people for anybody.
Yeah.
Me, I'm not really out there doing that because when people ask me how much I charge for a track, I'm too real. I
Yeah.
ain't charging you nothing. Pay me for my time.
Okay.
If the song do something, you give me my credits.
Yeah. Yeah.
But as far as me giving you a talent that charging you for a talent that God gave me, I'm not charging you nothing. He can take it away just like he give it to me.
Right. Quickly, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So, but I didn't even know I had the capability to do that. One of my friends, his mom had a piano, and I went over there, and I was like, "Can I mess with this?" She's like, "Yeah." And so I started
Sit your butt down.
I started playing stuff, and she said, "You know how to play?" I said, "No." Sound like it to me. She said, "Play this," and she played something, and I played that, and she said, "Hey, play this. Could you use both your hands?" I said, "Yeah, I'm here, so I can play both of my hands." So I did that, and she was like, "Oh my God, you're just a natural."
Right. Yeah,
I
I was
never-
gonna say that you're just natural.
Yeah, I never knew that though. You know what I mean? Because I felt like, don't you got to go to some kind of class or something?
No, you just gotta be great. That's it.
No, I'm a creative.
Yeah.
You know, I can say that truly. I'm a creative because you can tell me something or give me something or harm me something,
Mm-hmm.
and I can make something out of that.
Yeah.
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 You seconding that motion?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, no, she experienced that firsthand.
Yeah.
I have been in this man's house with his whole family,
Mm-hmm.
and all day and all night
Right.
making music.
Making music.
For real, for real.
I
Yeah.
had like 13 groups.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay.
Right. And
How did you
people didn't
manage
know.
them all?
It's just we like she just said, we would all get in there
Okay.
and we just
He
mesh.
played.
You know, if it was Sunday's time,
Mm-hmm.
then I'm gonna sit down and me and Sunday we're gonna what you want Sunday and we're gonna make up some or something.
Mm-hmm.
And whoever else next, we're gonna make them something,
Mm-hmm.
and so on and so forth. And then sometimes I would come in and I would say, hey, you say this, you say this, you say this,
Yeah.
you say this, you say this. Because I said music is only sounds generated in a rhythmic pattern.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it don't matter. We can stomp, we can clap, we can
As long as it goes together.
everything. No, it can be put together.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be in a sequence because that's what you're doing when you put it together.
Got you.
You know, and it's just gotta, you know, music is a feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So it don't matter.
Yeah.
It can be any sound. We can take that and make a song out of that.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
It's all about the creativeness that you can come up with.
Yeah.
And fortunately for me, I had a lot of dope people like her
Mm-hmm.
who was able to tell me their vision and I try to bring it to life.
Got you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's dope. Yeah. To just be able to hear music and play it or, you know, repurpose it.
Mhm.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A lot of people don't have that talent. So for you to have had it and then had it so early,
Ain't no
that's
head.
commendable. Well, have.
Ain't no head.
You're right, have.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of people around that they're gonna push me to make me even want to make anything. Because people, the thing that I learned, a lot of people ain't serious enough,
Yeah.
and then now I'm wasting my time.
Yeah.
You know, some of the artists that I actually helped, they went on and they got bigger,
Mm-hmm.
and then they forgot about the person that helped them start in the first place.
Right. That's always been a problem in the industry.
Right.
Right. Not really giving people their due.
Right.
Yeah. How do you deal with that?
Well, I mean, you just have to keep going for yourself.
Yeah.
Like I said, the biggest thing is to put yourself in the know. You got to know, you know, all these different things, these different aspects that you need to learn
Mm-hmm.
in order to be able to move forward, in order to be able to make you some money.
Yeah.
Because like I said, as long as you don't know, there ain't nobody gonna tell you.
Right.
You know, the average person, they say, well, if you keep a man down with what they say, if you want somebody to learn something, they say put it in a book.
And they'll never read it. Right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So that's why a lot of us lacking because we don't want to go and read it in the book. Man, we say read, man. I don't know. You know, like seriously.
Heard those conversations before.
Right, even
Definitely.
me, 'cause I'm
Yeah.
a big grouch, so I know I've been there myself. It's like somebody telling me something plain as day, and I still don't want to hear what you're talking about.
Right.
And I know you're telling me the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's what we have to get out of. We have to get out of that, and you know, start. Hey, because like we said, this is the time where it's at your fingertips. You don't have to do very much to find out anything anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now it's just about being lazy and getting comfortable with whatever, you know, society's saying how you need to be.
Yeah.
What message are you trying to leave through your records now, your music?
Well, that you can do anything, you know, as long as you put your mind to it. I'm trying to put a positive message out there, which also we know that in today's society, music, it ain't the same. It's kind of dumbed down, you know, and when you are an artist who try to do positive music, they shun down on it. It ain't too many artists that we can look at right now that's positive to whereas they got multi-platinum hits. No, but that guy that said that all this dumb stuff,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
he threw the roof.
The stupidest
Yeah,
shit ever.
promoting
it. Right.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
through the roof.
Right, they're gonna promote them
Yeah.
because they want that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Now, of course, I got, you know, it's time to bring back dancing because people don't dance anymore.
Yeah.
You know, you y'all women, y'all got it bad because when y'all go somewhere, you can't even find a guy who really want to dance because they all hold it up, or they on their damn phone. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? They ain't even looking. So I said, like, I've noticed how most people come here and they say, oh, they dating. No, we have.
Put that on all of Atlanta.
Right, you know, and it's gay, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
And then, you know, people have to know that. Don't try to put stipulations on every single person because of what you see.
Yeah.
That's not everybody.
That's not everybody.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's not everybody. So it's just like, I try to stay away from all of that because I don't care about your preference or what you like, what you don't like. That's none of my business. I can care less. I just want to put out good music that's going to make people dance and bring that back.
Right.
Yeah, who dancing?
Yeah, what is that? What motivates you? What's motivating you to keep creating right now?
I'm going to create till the day I die.
I know that's
When
right.
people walk up to me and say, Doug, you still make beats?
Yes.
I start breathing. No, I say, I'm still breathing, ain't I? Right, that's what I say. I'm still breathing. I said, when I ain't breathing no more, I ain't making no beats.
Right. But until the day I die, I should be making
right.
beats.
I'm gonna be making beats.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah, that's great. Like, until the day I die.
What
That's
is
right.
something? What is something that people misunderstand about your journey? That's a question.
What about you?
Yeah, that's so good a question, but I can't even answer that, Sandy, because my journey has been all over the place. Because I grew up in this city, I've done pretty much what every young man has done that's around my age. We sold drugs, was in the street, we got in trouble, we did all kinds of things, you know what I mean? And it took for me to go through a lot of different things in order for me to be where I am right now.
Right.
You know, and some of those things, until those people put me in jail and they say, hey, we're gonna give you life for it. Who? You said what? Come again and say what now? That changed my perspective on everything.
I bet it did.
You know what I'm saying?
Quick.
So you have to you have to realize that, hey, life not all that braggadocious, you bitty badass and all that. No, it ain't worth all of that.
Yeah.
Because life the end for you and your family, the loved ones that care for you. Now I don't get a chance to see you no more, or you took someone's life, or they took yours. And nowadays it's even more crazy because these boys walk around with guns that'll shoot up 100 people.
In 5 seconds.
Right, in a matter of seconds.
Yeah.
And they have quick tempers, and like I was a quick tempered kid, and they 10 times quicker tempered than I was.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the reality of it is, and then when they get caught up, he ain't gonna help you now.
He hell, as my mom would say. He hell.
Right. Yeah, no, hey. So, like they say, the old folks always say, you made your bed, you gotta lay in it.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, hey, that's the bottom line to it. You can try to go all the way around and around the Marrowberry bush if you want to, but at the end of the day, hey, you better keep your mindset straight. So I tell all the young people when I tell them that life ain't nothing to play with.
Right.
If you got the advantages of you being able to maneuver, you got all your motions with your fingers, legs, toes, and all your faculties together, make something happen for yourself. Regardless of whatever anybody talking about, all the negativity, because you're always gonna hear, you ain't gonna never be nothing. But it's up to you to change, and make them a liar, make them to a liar.
Change that narrative.
Right,
Change it.
Change it.
Yeah.
Right.
Tell us what you do, Sikeoo, to protect your peace.
Ooh.
That smile though.
Well, I got this. I don't have too many problems with people coming to my piece because my look. As I said, I've always said I'm crazy. People don't even.
That look will shut you down.
Yeah, people don't even approach me. People don't even approach me. If I do some music and I get off stage, you know how people come up and they want to, hey man, congrats. People don't do that to me. No.
Yeah, you have a serious demeanor.
You gotta have a more approachable face.
It's not that. I mean, like, if you know me, then you know I'm funny. I'm a funny guy. I like to smile, have a good time, but I'm quick too to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
You take me there, you don't like that guy. That's why I say, they call me Sikeoo for a reason. It's not because I'm just gonna be crazy and doing something outlandish,
Right.
but I can't go from 0 to 1,000.
What's your sign? Astrology.
Virgo.
Oh, you're a Virgo. My son's a Virgo. He's one of the nicest people.
Yeah, we be nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you don't want
You look crazy too, though.
You don't want to poke that down.
You definitely don't.
Maybe somebody different on you.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
You would.
I'm a good person, but hey, I know I turn up, so I had to, like I said, I had to, look back and say, hey, I don't want to be this.
Yeah.
I need to, figure out what I need to do to keep myself calm, no matter what, in every situation. Because I get mad when somebody asks me for some change at the store because I work too hard. You legs and stuff work just like mine. You go, hey, figure out what you need to do. Not even that.
So the guy with the sign that says,
Boy, he better get out my phone.
he didn't know what the sign said.
I don't care what it say.
You can write a sign, right?
Right, because if you was able to sit down and you legibly enough to make that sign talking about, you know what I'm saying? I remember that guy be talking about like that guy said, hey man, I just want a bill, bro. Yeah. I said, come on, let's go get you a bill, bro.
Right. Tell the truth. That's why we saw in Nashville. We were like, oh my God.
Yeah, right. You be shocked, but see, the reality of it is you got to think about how many people that done that and they wind up being rich or something.
Yeah.
Or they got what people started doing the camera thing when they first started doing like internet, and they would get the camera and they would watch people, and then they watch this lady go over there and get a Range Rover or something.
Yeah, I just saw a story like that the other day. Yeah, a lady was out with her baby actually, and she had some other kids, and she was like using the baby like, hey, I need food, but then she had like a Lexus parked around the corner.
Right.
When I was a teenager,
Like, oh my
hanging out
God.
downtown, it used to be this man down there begging everybody for money. That nigga was rich. Okay? I was
That's
like,
probably how he got rich.
from
From other
he
people.
just begging
Yeah.
all day, stay downtown all day, all night, all day, and then go hop in his car and be gone.
That's a job. That thing is a job.
It,
Right.
It's hard.
Yeah,
And you gotta have a lot of gump to ask somebody for something on all damn day.
I
See,
see
my
somebody
story-
anytime.
My story was like
My
that because
goodness.
at one point in my life I was going through, after Tony passed, right?
Yeah.
I was going through things mentally, right? And I wound up being homeless. I
Okay.
went as none of my friends, nobody knew. You know, a lot of people didn't know that. And I wouldn't ask nobody for nothing. And so me being like that, no matter what, I had to get it. I walked from Mount Zion, Parkway on the interstate on 75 to J.C. Penney's outlet on Forest Parkway
Wow.
to get a job.
That's a hike.
Right, to
Yeah.
get a job though,
Uh-huh.
because I needed a job.
But you didn't want to ask nobody for
I
nothing.
wasn't gonna ask nobody.
Not even a ride.
Nope.
Did you get the job?
Yep, I did.
Perseverance.
I did.
Perseverance.
And the thing, well, it was still obstacle with that, and I had to get out on my knees and pray to God because when I got there, a lady said, "You got to go to that building over there." When I walk over to this building, no one's in that building. Say, "Hey, you supposed to be in that building." So I walk over to this building, and when I get over there, they say, "Oh, application closed." So
Oh.
hell it
Today is open
I said, walk over the way, well, sir, if we let you in, we got. I said, it ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't know them. I ain't with them. It's me. I
Right.
don't care about it. There wasn't nobody else doing none of that. She told me to go over there, and then he told me to come over here.
Right. And I'm back.
Right.
Yeah.
And so what I need to do, and the person that actually told me to come, she heard my big mouth, but it told me to come and calm down. Right.
Right.
Because all I wanted was a job.
Right. Yeah.
You know, and you don't never know what someone is going through or what
That's facts.
where life is taking them.
Yes.
You know, and I was at my last wit's end at that moment, and I didn't want to ask nobody for nothing.
Yeah.
Like I said, I had people that if I told them that was going on with me, they'd have been like, "Man, come over here,
They would have broke their ass
come
to
over
help
here."
you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just refused to. You know, and so therefore I learned then that sometimes when people do that, that's because they want to be in that mind state.
Right.
You know, some
Right.
people got a big old house and they family that care for them, and they still rather stay on the street
Yeah. Yeah.
because they don't want to have to sit there and what you need.
Yeah.
I can't give it to you,
Yeah.
but you got it,
Yeah.
but you don't want to give it to me,
Yeah.
all because of how your own ego or why you don't want to give it when they may just need it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, you ain't gonna do the right thing with it. You don't know.
So how do you know?
Yeah, right.
Right. How do you know?
You don't know
what
until you
to
get
do
it.
it. Exactly. Give me a chance.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I just look at like when it comes to that, you know, that we all, like I said, have our own mindsets, and we don't know what the next person is going through.
Yeah.
We all go through something.
Man, what? Yeah.
Right. It ain't a person. I said that in my song,
man.
Thankful.
Yeah.
It ain't a person, not one, in the world that's not going through something.
Right.
You don't know how it's gonna make them react.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know how what kind of attitude they're gonna have.
With their mental capacity.
Yeah, right. You don't know what it's gonna do. You know, so just be mindful how you talk to people, how you treat people, and all that.
Right.
At the end of the day, because you never know. The same person that was so smiling over there nice and just all to themselves, and you said the wrong thing, and then now you seen, it's a demon.
Right.
They possessed or something. Turn to a whole nother person.
People will make you act like that.
Right, but you didn't know.
But you didn't know they were going through something.
Right,
And that little bit that could have snapped has snapped.
right,
And now it's over.
right.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Or if you smile, it's the exact same opposite if you smile at somebody and they need that smile. You know what I'm saying? And all they needed was just that little bit to push them
That's it.
through.
It's a
You know what
little
I'm
bit.
saying? And you gave them that little bit to push them through. And just like a snap, it snapped on the other end. This is a better snap. It's happiness. So you never know. So that's why you always have to treat people with kindness because you don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm learning.
Thank God. Listen, on that note, you listening to 5101.9 Atlanta Radio, the Flaava Radio Show. We'll be right back with Dish Diaries of a Diva.
Hey, and welcome to Dish Diaries of a Diva. This is your girl, Sean D. And absolutely, we're giving nibbling. That's what we do here. We definitely are brunching. I am at the Nest Cafe. The Nest Cafe is located in, you know, for me, this is a no-no, but it's in Marietta, Georgia. I usually write the address down, I'm sorry. But it's in Marietta, Georgia. It's called the Nest, N-E-S-T Cafe. It's open daily from 7 to 3. Listen, it is a coffee shop because they have everything coffee. Baby, they start with the cafe au lait. They have Americano, cappuccino, lattes, mochas, white mochas. They have matcha, chai lattes, a dirty chai, which I learned was a chai with some espresso in it. Make it a little dirty. They also have something called a black eye, which is a shot of espresso with drip coffee. Then they have a doppio, a double shot of espresso, and a cortata, which is a half and half espresso and steamed milk. So if you needed education in coffee, baby, you just got it, okay? Right, with your coffee, okay? They also have a selection of teas, hot chocolates, smoothies, shakes, and then they have their tidbits. They have their PB&J, grilled cheese. They have gelatos, desserts, biscottis. Man, the biscotti was amazing. First of all, I love a good biscotti, especially a nice crunchy, gooey, like
Gooey.
when you put it in the coffee. It's kind of gooey when you take it out, and it's like it's soft, but it's still like a little crispy.
I like mine crunchy with a little almond in there.
Yeah, a little almond is good, or a little pistachio. I tell you. They have pasta salad, regular salads, fries. They have beignets. They cannot touch New Orleans, but they do have beignets, and they also have paninis. So if you're just looking for a little coffee spot, oh, here we go. Thank you, my love. The address is 58 Canton Street. It is in Alpharetta, but you know I say Marietta because everything is Marietta to me. And it's 30009. It is the nestcafe.net. Thank you to my assistants for assisting me with that. But yeah, if you want coffee and good coffee and just a little snack or something, just kind of like, you know, a little cutesy date or, you know, a little coffee with the girlfriends, or if you just want to go with a good book, you know what I'm saying, and just sit out on their patio, it's amazing. So stop by the Nest. They'll definitely take care of you. My second restaurant is Homegrown. Listen, if you have not been to Homegrown, it's right on Memorial Drive, downtown Atlanta. Okay, the address is 968 Memorial Drive in Atlanta. I went to Homegrown for the first time and I did not get their specialty sandwich, right? Which is an open-faced fried chicken on a hot buttered biscuit with sausage gravy ladled on the top. Baby, I know that is not Sunday's kind of thing, but it is absolutely delicious. Didn't get the first time, I got the second time. The first time I was on a cutesy date, so you know how we do when we're cute, we want to, eat less a little bit. So I got something called a skinny plate, right? Sunday's like, no, she don't know nothing about that. Okay. Listen, I eat now. I don't be playing all that shit. I get it. But the skinny plate, it really was a really nice plate of grilled chicken, some spinach, some mushrooms, and egg whites, right? So if you're looking for a little something, you probably gonna need two, but
Yeah, I ain't hardly trying to be cute.
listen, it is so good. They also have another thing that I really like. It's called the Bagel Sammy. It's a nice bagel. It has this whipped onion chevre spread. I hope I said that right. Y'all know I'll be bougie with my little words. Chevre, whatever. It's a nice little bagel spread. Okay. It has spinach, roasted tomatoes, bacon. It's on an everything bagel. It is so good. You don't have to have the bacon. And it's still just as good. Like Sunday, like, what you got for the vegans? Nothing. Not today, because I'm coming up with this fried pork chop, right?
Yeah,
They have a nice, crispy fried pork chop, baby. And then they slang that daggone sausage gravy on the top. What? You sop that up with one of them hefty biscuits they got? Baby, how you will be screaming. I tell you, add that with some home fries. If you don't want that, have some steak and eggs. They have everything breakfast. They have eggs, egg whites. They can do skinny. They can do, I don't know if they can do vegan. You might get some spinach and a biscuit. Look. That's all we got for her over there. And we ain't got no gravy because it's all dripped in pork. Okay? So that's Homegrown Restaurant right on Memorial Drive. Listen, you want to get there early. Parking is everywhere in that area. It's right on the corner. And so you can park across the street behind the building. There's a cool little garden over there. So as you're waiting for your name to be called for breakfast, go look at the garden. It's really nice. It's a big community garden over there. And it's just a nice space to go. So try that out. And again, you've been with Shandi. This is Dish Diaries of a Diva. And go give somebody some nibbling. Go grab some.
And we're back on the Flaava on 101.9 Atlanta Radio. It's your favorite up girl from around the way, Sunday Jones. And we are sitting here with Sikeoo.
Yeah.
Yes, y'all just heard two of those dope tracks. Thankful and
Do my thing.
Do my thing. I don't know why I can't get it together. Right.
I like that.
Okay.
I like that.
Right. That actually was a tribute to Keto. I don't even know it, but it was a tribute to Keto. You know, because after he had the stroke, he wasn't really able to, do much.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
he get better now, but
Yeah.
he wasn't able to
Yeah, he
do much.
outside. I see he outside.
Yeah. Like, he was able to move around pretty good over at the birthday bash the other day and everything. So, but it was a tribute to him. He don't even know it. Like I said,
You know now.
yeah, he did. I was actually just trying to give some of what he was giving
Yeah.
in his heyday. You know what I mean?
Man.
You know, and
When Kilo was hot, he was hot.
Right. So I don't know, how well I pulled it off, but everybody else, they said to me that they think it's pretty
Yeah, it's
dope.
pretty
That's a hot song.
good.
Yeah, you did the thing on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You created the beat for that too?
Yeah,
So that's everything. All of that is yours.
pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I try to be original in everything that I do. Sometimes I would get, different things, because like I have features and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
So some of those beats I didn't do,
Okay,
with
yeah.
big artists,
Yeah.
so.
Mhm.
But,
But that one you did.
Yeah,
that one you did.
that's one of mine, yeah.
And what about Thankful? How did that come about?
I just wanted to give people something to think about, because like I said, everybody go through something,
Mm-hmm.
and I was in my own little bubble and feeling some kind of way. So one day I sat down and I just, looked at everything that I had in Octane. I don't live the greatest life, but I'm not doing too bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I had to thank God that, hey, I could be worse. It could be worse, And so I sat there and I said, maybe I should do something on this level because we don't have that for real. Where we got a lot of artists who do all different kinds of music, but they won't talk about God.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like they're scared to,
Like,
right?
oh, that's too taboo.
Taboo.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's too taboo because sometimes we all need that in our lives. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or even just to have somebody think. It may not be somebody who don't even believe in God, but guess what that song gonna do? It's gonna at least make them think.
Right. It could change their life.
Right.
Who knows?
And so that's why I did it, so just bring awareness to everybody that, hey man, everything ain't guaranteed.
Yeah.
So while you're here, at least thank the Most High, God, whatever you call Jehovah,
Whatever it is for you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
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 I remember when Kanye came out with Jesus Walks, right? And people they wanted to listen to it because it was a dope ass song, but they didn't want to listen to it because of the content of it.
Right.
And so is that what you found when you were, writing and tackling Thankful?
Well, it not when I was writing it, but that's what I see when I do it because,
Okay.
and that's the one thing that I learned about music, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I do that song,
Mm-hmm.
no one's dancing.
Yeah.
Everybody's in their own head.
Mm-hmm. They listening.
They listen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That means something.
Yeah.
If you listen to me, I won.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the whole
you
goal, right?
processing the words.
Mhm.
Right. So you got to pay attention
Yeah.
to this song. It's not a song that's gonna go. It's actually it's not a club song.
Yeah.
It's actually a song that should be on an album. To whereas once you get to know this artist and you listen to the album, you're like,
Mhm.
hey, this is a dope song.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Like I did it over at Willie Watkins' birthday party. Yesterday. Was it yesterday? Monday?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. So I did it over there, and all those older people, man, I got the biggest claps and the woos that I ever had.
They felt
on that
it.
song.
They felt it.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
It's a substance.
yeah, and I was honored to be on the same stage as Miss Dottie Peoples.
There you
know
go.
what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And she was working it.
Right.
Yeah, she was working it.
Oh
So
yeah, no.
that's what you call an artist.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And she was having a great time while she was doing it. So
Yeah.
and like I said, I love the artistry of doing it, and that song, like I said, to me, it was more of my own personal demons. Me trying to fight them, and just letting everybody know that hey, it's okay to have your own issues and your own problems, but you got to hash it out with whoever within yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And not take it out on someone else. And thank God that you're able to, or like I said, whatever power you believe in,
Mm-hmm.
when you take that and try to move forward,
So real quick, you're on tour right now
Yes,
with Sharon Showcase. Where are some of the places that you guys have been and where are you going?
Well, we've been in quite a few places around Atlanta. We haven't really been out of the city because we've been doing a lot of different shows all over. But
y'all was at the patio. I seen.
yeah, we was at the patio with DJ Jelly and
Yeah, see, shout out to DJ Jelly.
yeah, we was at what is that, Silk. We kind of started doing it at Silk, and of course Sharon Showcase at O'Reilly's.
O'Reilly's.
We did a bunch there. But we got a lot of shows coming up because we got Southern Soul, we got hip hop, we got just different genres of music.
Y'all were at Auburn Fest.
Yeah, we was at our festival. Yeah, we actually started off on Doug from Dundat. We was on his stage, but they called for us like 4 times to go to the big stage because it was probably would have been better anyway for us to be on the big stage since the acts, and I guess once people heard us, it's like, hey, get them over here.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we went up there and we did our thing up there.
Okay. So you graced the large stage and the small stage.
Oh yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah.
People are eager to hear what we got going on because it's Miss Sharon, her face card is like super great in Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know, and
She's a legend, for real, right?
Right, yeah. And most people that, you know, been out of Atlanta that's came out, she had, you know, her hand in some kind of way.
Yeah.
Because even when I was a kid, that's the only way I could go to her venue and go and party as an adult, but I was a kid, you know, without the drinking and all that, because teenage clubs, that she's the one who opened that up in Atlanta.
She had a teenage club.
Yeah, quite a few. You know, and so it's been great to be on tour with her and just learning, you know.
And you know what about her? She don't play.
Oh no.
She don't play when there's some kids around. She wish you would. Boy, we was up there, them kids said that. She was like, y'all cussing with the kids in here. I mean, she started snapping. I shut that club down. I said, well, she don't be playing.
Don't play.
And Miss Sharon kind of like me, you know how I just give you the business. Miss Sharon gonna give you the business, straight up.
Yeah.
She gonna tell you straight up if she don't like it or whatever, and if you say something, she gonna tell you, say, I can cuss. You know, I'm 80 years old.
So I can do it, but you can't. You better not.
Right. She don't want to hear that. She's like, if you want to get your music on the radio and all that, don't come up here with all that old whooping and hollering. You get up there on that stage, you want to grab your crotch, what you holding on to? She gonna ask you straight up.
She's serious about it.
Yeah, but we got a couple of shows coming up. I think it's a show on Friday. I'm not on every show because I have different music, and it ain't for everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of Southern soul going on right now around the city.
Yeah.
And so it's a lot of different, you know, shows that target that in R&B. You know, so really a lot of people don't want to hear hip hop because of the way it is nowadays and the way people talk. You know, they got they killing everybody on every song. You know, don't kill the grass, the neighbor, the dog, the cat, everybody dying. You know.
Got it fast. They got
Right.
They taking everybody down. Yes.
Right, but our biggest show is going to be on September the 6th at Lonsdale Performing Arts Theater. And that's going to be pretty big because there's going to be a lot of artists that from Atlanta that's pretty big. That she's, you know, it's a award concert. We all be performing there, you know. And we're getting different people from different parts of Georgia, you know, like Macon, Middle Georgia. You know, so we can get the best of the best talents that's out. And that's what this lady does, is she go out and she finds, you know, different artists and different people that she don't have a criteria. You could be this age, you could be that age. It doesn't matter as long as you got good music. Yeah.
It's all about the music.
Right. Yeah.
Love that, because that's what it needs to be.
And family friendly. And family friendly, because no matter what, I don't care. You can't say none of that.
Yeah.
No, she don't want to hear that. She gonna come up there and grab the mic out your hands and say, y'all give it up.
I ain't mad at her.
It's a respectable venue.
I ain't mad at her. I'm telling you, I'm cut the music.
There you go.
For real.
Right. Now people get ridiculous. But I like the different factors of music where it's like I see one of those guys, he was at a place, I don't even know what the name of this club was. I told him, I said, I gotta go because it's more of different genres of music. You know, they got pink hair and they got black fingernails and they got, you know what I mean? It's just different. You know what I mean?
Emo.
So,
Like emo.
Yeah, all the different, you know, styles. And so that way you hear all different kinds of music. Like, and I'm a music, you know, I love music. So it doesn't matter what the genre is. If it's good, sound good. Hey, that's what it is. Right, it sound good, good.
That's it. That's how I am too. If it sounds good, it sounds good.
Let it play.
Let it play, for real. You can listen to the country music in the car. If country music sounds good, we gonna listen to it.
That's twang,
No, ma'am.
The one thing is for sure, we started it all, so it doesn't matter.
It don't matter.
Right. We started it all. You can say, everybody can say everything, but hey, there's one of us at the end of everything.
That's it. That's it. Okay, real quick, y'all. We're gonna do our quick flavor round. I'm gonna ask the question. Everybody gonna answer it real quick.
Don't look at me.
I
be telling stories. She got to the whole story with the names and everything.
Okay, fame or freedom?
Fame or freedom?
Fame or freedom?
Freedom all day. You can keep the fame.
Right.
Freedom for sure.
Give us
I
freedom.
take freedom too. You know, freedom.
Get some freedom all
I
day.
don't want no fame.
Let's scoot over. And 3, 2, 1.
Love or loyalty?
Huh?
Love or loyalty?
Loyalty.
Both.
I would say loyalty, because if a person ain't loyal, they ain't gonna love you.
They ain't gonna love you anyway. Exactly.
Loyalty first, then love. Thank you.
Yeah.
Most important thing an artist needs?
Support.
Structure.
I say drive, determination.
Your business in order.
What? That's what I'm saying. What you say?
Yeah, your business in order.
Right.
What kills creativity?
Vibe.
When your piece is disturbed.
For me, it could be many things. Anything that's interrupt my creativity when I'm creating. I don't have no noise, nothing like that.
All y'all be the hell quiet.
I really want to say nothing. Ain't nothing gonna kill my damn creativity. We can damn go create out.
Right.
But I think the real only thing, the negative energy maybe.
Yeah.
But I ain't. You can't come over here with that.
Right.
So
You
nothing.
removed it anyway.
Yeah, nothing.
You're
Ain't
out here
nothing gonna
anyway.
kill my creativity.
Yeah.
One thing you learned the hard way.
Love. Love.
Take it easy.
You can't expect you in other people.
Damn, that's a lesson.
Good.
Whoa.
I'm gonna write that out tonight. Yeah. Yeah. I'll be laughing at me.
You gotta say that question.
What's the
again?
one thing you learned the hard way?
I guess it's almost like what she said. You can't expect someone to do or treat you the way you may treat them.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of the same thing what she just said. But I've got that lesson slapped in my face like I've been just slapped a couple times with that. Cause you can do everything in the world, but you ain't never gonna be enough.
Yeah. Facts.
One thing I learned the hard way is love me first.
There you
Right on,
If
sister.
I don't love me first, then I can't love you proper.
Right on.
So love me first. Streets or industry, which is colder?
Streets.
Well,
I say the industry.
I have to say streets because I've not been in the industry and experienced it.
yeah.
So I have to go by what I know. So
For sure.
streets. Yeah.
I was in the mix when I was young, so I don't know. It's shady business.
Yeah.
It's very, very shady business.
So I've heard.
But it's like I'd say both. Both cutthroat.
I'm gonna say the streets is the industry and the industry is the streets. Them hoes operate the same.
Right. Well, I was gonna kind of say, the industry because I'm from the streets.
Yeah,
Streets made me who I am.
yeah,
That's how I'm able to. I don't care.
it's true.
I'll be able to go out and tell somebody this. You think I'm lying?
Oh yeah.
No, I know that you would.
Oh, yeah.
I promise you.
Top dollar. Okay. Me too. And then show them
Right,
the
right,
ins
right.
and how they can't live without it. Right.
No, you know, the streets teach you how to survive. And the one thing, like I said about the industry is, most of those people they're in the know.
Yeah.
And you don't know. So that's why you get got.
Yeah.
Because you don't know.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
One thing you had to unlearn.
How not to be nice to everybody.
Whoa.
Ooh, I'm glad you learned that.
I am. Yeah.
Tell her no. You know what you had to unlearn?
because I'm still learning.
Right.
You gonna have to unlearn a whole bunch of stuff.
Nah, I think that anything that transpired in my life taught me something. So I want to unlearn that.
Okay, that's a deep answer.
Right. They can
I'll
help you
take
move
that for
forward.
500.
They can help you move forward.
Yeah.
That's a healing process.
And that's a lesson.
Right.
Okay. Okay,
Well,
deepness, Brooklyn deepness.
That you can't give everybody your all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know how you can always be there for someone, but when it comes time for you to need anything, it's always an excuse or it's
Yeah.
I got to do this and I got to do that, but when you need me to do that, when I was there for you.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, that was a lesson that, you know, I gotta learn not to be able to be that person
Mm-hmm.
for everybody, you know. Kind of like what Shandy said, you know what I mean?
I had to unlearn how to not lose myself in other people.
Okay. Yeah, that's also a deep answer.
Yeah. How not to lose myself in other people, and although that is a lesson, I still had to unlearn it. Because it'll be a repetitive thing if you don't
keep
learn
on
a
doing
lesson
it.
from it.
Right.
So, yeah. Okay, if your pain had a soundtrack, what would it sound like?
If my pain had a soundtrack, it'd probably sound like dogs and cats fighting. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's me. That's the pain of my soundtrack. Next.
Mary J. Blige, not gonna cry. Just not gonna shed no tears.
It's over it. Okay.
The shit jail.
I think mine would be one of the long ass screams, like you know, just mad.
Soundtrack will scream.
On the rage shit, you
Kind of like my cats and dogs.
know.
Yeah.
Right.
If my pain had a soundtrack,
I see multiple.
Okay, you don't have a cheat sheet too.
Okay.
I do not.
That part.
Let's see. If my pain had a soundtrack, it would be. What did you say?
Which one?
All this shit.
Heartbreak.
Right. That part. It's one of my favorite
It'll
songs.
sound good,
Okay.
but it'll be very long. Okay, what keeps you grounded?
My children.
Yeah, my husband and my children.
I think what keeps me grounded is that, you know, I just want to be, you know, blessing to people that, you know, I'm around, you know, my family. You know, So I try to be whenever they need something, call me. And there it is.
God, my family, my purpose. What kind of impact do you want your music to have?
Well, it's my music. I just want people to enjoy it. You know, that's my goal. Is just to make good music. I want to see people dancing in it. You know, I want to see people just enjoying the creativity. You know, in the artistry of making music. You know, it's like people don't really enjoy that anymore. So that's why I don't have I'm not in a box. I don't care about genre.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to make good music. It doesn't matter.
For me, for my music, I want people to relate. I would like for my music to have, for it to be relatable and for it to be fun. Yeah.
And I don't plan on putting it out.
Well, actually, she has this one thing, right? That she played the operator of it.
She did.
Gonna be
She
on the
played such a
album.
good operator too. Yes. Thank you, calling the correctional facility. So you're gonna be on an album.
I could do like an intro. I wouldn't mind. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you have a nice speaking voice.
She does.
So.
I wouldn't mind doing something. But I definitely wouldn't have the song out. Sorry.
Well, she definitely gonna be on the album.
She's definitely gonna be on the album. She is. I got an intro too that you can do for me.
I'll gladly.
There you go.
What kind of impact do you want your music to have? A healing impact.
Mm-hmm.
Healing
Yeah.
light.
Mm-hmm.
Pull the light out you.
Yeah. Pull it out.
We're gonna take a quick break. That was our quick flavor round.
Which I love, by the way. So listen, we just added this like a couple of weeks ago, the quick flavor round.
Yeah.
And I love it. It's like quick, sometimes it's quick, sometimes it's not. You know me, I'm a storyteller, so most of the times it's me, whatever. Sometimes it's Sunday though.
You're telling me a story about the
Right here. But I love it. So we will go to break because I just had to tell you how much I love it. That's fine.
This is the Flavor Radio Show with
Lots of flavor.
lots of flavor. We'll be right back. Class is in session. Welcome to Sunday School with Sunday Jones. Real talk, real life, real lessons. And tonight's lessons, boundaries feel like betrayal. So people who benefit from you having none. Some people only liked you when you were accessible. When you answered every call, fixed every problem, overextended yourself, stayed quiet, stayed available, and stayed exhausted. But the moment you started saying no, I need space, that hurt me, I can't keep carrying this, suddenly you changed. Why do boundaries make some people uncomfortable? They don't want to follow the standards or the boundaries that you set. They want to keep using you the way they've been using you. The way they've been taking advantage of you not having boundaries. So once you set the boundary, now it's a problem.
Yes, and that's what, people expect you to do is what, like, if you don't set any boundaries, you don't have any limits. So people gonna run through you.
And that's why they be feeling uncomfortable once you settle.
Right. Because you have a break line.
Mm-hmm. Do people confuse access with entitlement? Yes, they do. You are not entitled to me.
Right.
I am allowing you access to me and my world, just like you allow people access to you in your world. However, you are not entitled to me or anything that I have going on. There's no entitlement. So if I give you access or allow you access, be grateful for that access, like I'm grateful for any access that anybody gives me. So know that you are not entitled to have access to anyone. Period. Why do so many of us feel guilty for protecting our peace? Listen, I don't know why you feel guilty for protecting your peace. Because I don't feel guilty for protecting my peace.
I used to. But I
My
don't
peace is
anymore.
sacred. Why did you feel guilty for protecting your
Because
peace?
I just felt like I should be allowed to be open to people without any boundaries, you know what I'm saying? And I just thought people would treat me right. But when I realized that I'm in ownership of that, you know what I'm saying, I started protecting myself. Like you said, people, they backed off.
You have to remember that people that wear their hearts on their sleeve, people that are really nice, people that love really hard, you will be taken advantage of if you don't pay attention to the energies that are around you. If you're not tapped in with self, so that you can feel the energies that are around you, because you can feel it if you're tapped in. You got to be tapped in. So being tapped in with yourself is very important. And I know that may sound like, how do I get tapped in with myself? First thing you need to do is go to a quiet place.
You gotta know who you are too.
Well, yeah, you got to know that too. But in order to get to know who you are, you need to be in a quiet place. You need to be by yourself sometimes. See, we are so attached to other people that once you attach yourself to somebody, you start to seemingly become them. You start to align. You're learning their habits. They're learning your habits, and so you guys are start to align and become almost one. So you have to know who you are. But in order to know that, you got to know what you like. I can't know what I like if I'm so busy trying to do what you like.
Whatever you like.
Yeah, no.
Whatever you like.
So you have to, people have to get to know themselves. Take yourself on a date. Understand what you like, what kind of things you like, what kind of things do you like to do, so that you can tell somebody, oh, hey, I like to do this, I like to do that, I want to do this. Or you can do it yourself. But you have to be tapped in with yourself. You got to talk to yourself. Tell yourself you love yourself. Check yourself. It's some things that you need to do with yourself, so that you can protect your peace. Because protecting your peace is the most important thing. That's really all you have is your peace. If your peace is gone, you gone too. Your mind is gone.
Yeah.
Your things gonna get gone.
We'll be picking up.
You're gonna picking up the pieces.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah.
So protect your peace. Your peace is the most important thing. What boundary changed your life? I think the most important boundary, what Tina Turner said, she said, what love got to do with it? There has to be a boundary there. Love is one of the things, we love hard. We want love, we want to receive love, we want to give love. It's love. I'm all about peace and love.
Right.
However, sometimes love ain't got nothing to do with it.
Right.
And so you got to learn how to take a step back so you can take a step forward. Because that boundary, the boundary of love, love itself creates all kind of emotions. It'll have people staying in relationships they don't need to be in. It'll have people getting beat up, they don't know how to leave. It'll have people being pimped out, all kind of things. Because they are, quote unquote, in love. All love ain't real love, and all love ain't good love. Check your love. Check your love. Have some boundaries on your love. Have some standards. Some standards on your love. It's okay to have standards and boundaries on your love, because it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
It's not.
Mine was the ability to say no. I didn't have that ability before. Now I knock your ass out with a no. No. But I didn't have that before.
That's the part of your, that's one of your standards. Sometimes you got to say no.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to say to yourself, what love got to do with it? Because I love you. But in the end of the day, what it got to do with what we got going on right now? Nothing. I'm gonna give you my love. We're gonna call it love, but we ain't getting along. We're gonna call it love, but we can't move forward. We're gonna call it love, but ain't no growth. What love got to do with it? Nothing. Sometimes you gotta step over love for your peace and your life. Can boundaries save relationships? Oh Lord, yes they can. The boundaries can save relationships because once you set boundaries, it's gonna tell me whether our relationship is solid
Or if we have one.
or if we have one. So if I set some boundaries and you mad, we ain't really had that anyway, because the boundaries ain't set for you to be mad, they set for my growth. So they set for my growth, for your growth. So this gonna save a relationship or it's gonna let it go. So yes, boundaries can save relationships, because it's gonna save me from not liking you. If I put this boundary right here, I see you over here messing up, and I see you trying to use me, and I might not say nothing about it, but I can see it. And so I'm gonna set this boundary right here, so you can't come over here with that. It's gonna save me from not liking you no more.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna set this boundary so we can be good, and so we can be okay. So sometimes boundaries are necessary to save the relationship. It's necessary. It depends on what kind of boundary you might have. All kind of boundaries. It depends on the relationship. You gotta figure it out, write it down. I don't know what you gotta do, but set some boundaries. Okay.
Saying, hell.
Listen. Real talk moment. A boundary is not disrespect. A boundary is communication. And people who benefited from your silence often struggle when you finally find your voice. Let me say that one more time.
Man,
Rewind.
Stop.
A boundary is not disrespect. A boundary is communication. And people who benefit from your silence often struggle when you finally find your voice.
Amen.
So tonight's lesson, you are allowed to protect your peace without explaining yourself into exhaustion. Without explaining yourself into exhaustion. You are allowed to protect your peace. With that, this has been Sunday School with Sunday Jones. Honor your healing, protect your energy, and remember, every closed door is not rejection. Sometimes it's protection. Peace and love.
Lesson.
Welcome back to the Flaava on 5101.9 Atlanta Radio. It's your favorite dope girl from around the way, Sunday Jones. I'm sitting here with my girls Tiny Tanya and Sean D, and we got our special guest in the house, Sikeoo.
Yeah.
You know you've been saying that like that for a long time. Yeah.
That's your signature, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You gotta stay on it. You gotta like somebody said, hey man, why you always send the same picture? Because your ass you gonna remember it.
That's cycle. Exactly. You know who it is.
The same damn picture. Like,
You said it,
nope.
they don't have too many looks, right? Yeah.
Right. No, I'm gonna change up my whole look because my name says it all, Sikeoo, right?
Yeah.
So when I guess in today's world, when they say somebody's psycho, that they mean they're all over the place, they're crazy, they this, they that. Well, I'm gonna show that with my music because I'm gonna be all over the place like the 3000 or what is Bootsy Collins or George Clinton, with the different outfits and different things. Like he got on feathers. The fool got on the pamper.
Wait, you said the pamper.
Right. I'm actually gonna have a stylist and everything. Somebody that actually, and I said,
I can see it. I can so see it though.
Right, because it's got to be out of the box.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everything, it's almost like Fabo, right? I noticed that, you know what I mean? And what he's doing now, that's not the guy I know.
Really?
Not at all.
No.
So is this the Fable that be dancing his ass off?
Right.
Yeah.
That's-
Right?
Yeah.
He don't be dancing. He wasn't like that.
He wasn't like that.
Okay.
That's what he wound up having to do.
Okay. Yeah, because he be dancing his ass
Because
off.
of that's what paid him.
Okay.
So
Uh-huh.
he got to stay in that lane now.
Got you. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's 30 years later. This
Yeah.
nigga-
And he still gotta be.
he's a hell of a lyricist and all that.
Yeah.
But people don't really know that because they heard the bubblegum stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and now he's stuck. Oh, he got to do all this, all that, you know.
Yeah.
But no different person. So
Yeah.
sometimes you get stuck. Like they keep trying to ask me to do something. Like I said, something. So I don't want to do it because I don't want to get stuck in that genre.
Yeah.
Because everything I do, I'm trying to make it be the best it can be, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what if I do that? Now I got to be. Now I go all over the country, like let's say the boots on the ground guy.
Yeah. And that's the only thing he can really do.
Right.
Don't nobody want to hear nothing else from
Nothing
him.
else, right.
Yeah. They want to hear boots on the ground.
You see what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
but he may be great at rock music. Who knows?
But he's stuck
But
now.
he's stuck now with that because
And
once
sing it
you,
again.
right, you know, he's gonna let you do it. So I'm kind of staying away from that one. But I got house, I got reggae, I got rock. I do whatever kind of music.
Yeah.
I just love music.
Just happy music.
Right, and that's all I.
Yeah.
I guess you could say I'm like I always got crunk music. It's
Yeah.
nothing sorrowful. I don't really like
Mhm.
all of that. I even got pop
Yeah.
music.
Yeah.
I'm not that kind of person, but I go with what vibe I get. So it doesn't matter to me.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I feel like singing, get what? I'm gonna break out and sing. I don't care. I ain't Whitney Houston, no Jerry Levert or nothing, but hey,
You psycho.
right. I'm
Right.
here to hold a note. I'm here to hold my own.
Psycho, tell the people where they can tap in with you at, where they can find you, so they can find his music, find the
Well, you can
tour.
find all my music on social media is at Sikeoo, Sikeoo, on all platforms. You know, Facebook, etc. You know, TikTok, everywhere. And my music is it's on everything: Spotify, Apple, iTunes, YouTube, Spotify. I only have a couple of songs out right now because I want the world to get to know me first.
Mm.
But I have hella features with some pretty good, dope mainstream artists that people know. Method Man, Red Man, Gucci Man. I got a lot of features that would shock people, but it wouldn't make sense to put it out when you don't know who I am.
Right.
You know what I mean? So until then, y'all come check us out at Lonsdale Performing Arts Center September 6th. That's the Sharon Showcase All Stars with Sharon with the Ain't No Pressure tour. DJ Taz and Sharon. I appreciate y'all for letting me be a part of y'all
Yeah.
vision.
What's the date again?
September 6th. That's the
September
biggest.
6th.
Yeah, that's the big show, and they're giving all I think it's Mojo, Kilo, Ghetto Mafia. It's a lot of artists. T.I., Greg Street will be there. I can't name everyone
Yeah. Everybody be there.
who will be there, but a lot of
It's
people.
a big
get
deal.
Yeah, and for people who don't know, they don't want to miss that particular date. They can go to Legendary Awards 2026.com to get your tickets.
Okay.
I think they got early bird tickets or something like that. But now would be the time to get them. And if you want to get a preview, we're all over the city. We're always doing something at Silk on Counter. And so, people can come up there and check us out. We're actually doing something tomorrow. And it will be probably televised, I think.
Okay.
So, we're doing a bunch of stuff, with it. And I think it'll be great for people to, see before the actual show.
Yeah.
Because I do a lot. I'm everybody's hype man. So
I can see that too.
yeah,
Right.
you come check it out. It's, because most people's songs, you're not gonna hear what you hear live. It ain't gonna be the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Just a couple of announcements. We have the Wonderful Wizards of Raw, June 5th, 6th, and 7th. June 5th at an undisclosed location. Stay tapped in to Tassili's Raw on Instagram to find out the location to drop the day of on June 5th. June 6th and June 7th behind Tassili's Raw Reality in the Backyard Garden. Healing modalities. Stay tapped in. With the speakers, the artists, the learning, the vendors. Y'all come check it out. We have urban herb walks from 12 to 2 in the daytime, and on Friday night and Sunday night, we have sweat lodges going on.
Oh, no, thank you.
I was thinking, what the hell is a sweat lodge?
It's like a sauna.
Like a sauna?
No, it's
It's
not.
steam, and
Really
you can sit in there and you just get hot.
No, it's so a sweat lodge is a sweat lodge ceremony. It's sacred. It's not something that can be filmed or televised. And it's intentional. And since the theme is healing modalities, I'm sure it'll be about healing. But it's an intentional sweat lodge. If you want to know more, you can tap into posh.vip, type in Tassili's Raw Reality, Tassili's events, and the events will come up. It'll tell you all about the sweat lodge and all of that good kind of stuff. Yeah, it's a sacred moment. I have done it. It is a whole nother level of experience.
It definitely is. I've seen y'all.
Is it a relaxing experience, or well, how would you describe it?
Spiritual.
Spiritual. Oh wow. Okay.
It's I don't know about relaxing. It's hot,
Spiritually hot.
but it's very spiritual, very sacred. So if you're interested, you can tap in there, and also tap into inkbreathbars.com to find out our next tour dates and the road to see if you want to tap into our journey to Jamaica. July 20th to the August 1st. Yep. So stay tapped in.
Jamaica.
Oh Lord, this child right here, I don't know what to do with her. I swear I don't know what to do with her. So just stay tapped in, you guys. So you can find out all our upcoming events. And right now we're gonna go into some tiny topics.
Oh, that's me.
Yes, that's you.
And that would be
I'm
you,
gonna
my
keep it
dear.
very, very tiny today. We lost a hip hop great. It's the
Yeah.
raw bass.
It takes two.
Yes, it takes two.
It takes two to
Oh
make
my
it.
gosh.
It takes two to
Time
make
is
it.
classic. Time is classic.
That's
takes two to make it. It
that's
takes two to make it. It takes two
classic,
to make it.
especially for me.
It
That's a
takes two to
dancer.
make it things go right. Okay, I'm sorry.
So you play that anytime I'm getting up. I don't care where I'm at, what I'm
Right.
doing. You play that song, I'm going to dance. But the other one that I do love the most, DJ EJ, you could take us out on that one, and that's Joy and Pain. So with that, we will see you guys next week. Thank you again.
Thank
you
you,
again,
Psycho.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
Thank you
Yes.
for
Make sure you
coming.
come back
Oh, yeah,
after
no,
the tour is done.
Definitely.
Yes.
And
Alright.
DJ EJ,
DJ
take us out.
EJ.
See you
Thank
guys
y'all.
next week.
Appreciate y'all.
We play the hits that you deserve, and we keeping it coming. Yeah. You know where you heard it first, and we keeping it bombing. Yeah.
On your 101.9 Atlanta radio. Tiny Tanya, Shanti Sunday Jones. Flavoring your ears, turn it up some more. Nothing but these hits coming through your stereo.